Danganronpa.
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 It's me, Danganronpa.
I don't know.
This is my theme song.
I don't know what this bit of me nervously saying Danganronpa is.
Monokuma is a bear.
Monokuma espuma.
Monokuma espuma. Boom. Just loud shit noise. I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find more about the protein can they found on the floor of the rec room.
Yeah.
I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Let's go to that chem lab.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Chem lab. That's where they make it, you know?
Yeah.
Chem.
Yeah, I know. Wait a minute, no, the chemistry lab was on the 4th floor. You think this navigation is bad, you should see me trying to play Killer 7.
Is it weird that this game reminds me of Killer 7 when you're just walking around?
No, that's not weird at all.
Okay. What if a Heaven Smile appeared? And you had
I would be super excited, but then I'd be like, oh, I'm playing Killer 7.
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too?
Oh, you!
So I'm gonna be real, I've been thinking about this a lot. Byakuya is by far my favorite character.
He's really fun.
Without a doubt.
He's so much fun.
Byakuya is my favorite character because this game has pulled all the stops with making you hate him, especially locking you in a fucking library with him while he talks about how smart and rich he is.
Yeah. So I was in the part of the LP where I was talking about how I didn't like that point. One of the viewers, I can't remember if their name is made obvious by their username. One of the viewers was like, they're a buddy of mine. They were like, yeah, this part is annoying and railroady, but that's super important to characterization. And at the time, I was like, okay, sure. Now I believe it.
Yeah. He's by far my favorite. There's
Byakuya is excellent.
Contest. I think second favorite is Sakura, but she's like far away from Byakuya.
Yeah, Byakuya.
She's so fucking. I hate him.
Byakuya is so fucking good as a rival character.
He's perfect.
I don't know if he's a rival even. He's kind of just he's like a rival villain.
Yeah.
A rival or a Krillin.
A Krillin from Dragon Ball. Just make sure you don't get in my way.
Fuck you, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Fuck you. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand.
I fucking hate him. What the
There's
fuck is that?
Piss on the floor. Guess I'll just piss on the floor. Piss on the floor. Piss on the floor. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at. It's a shelf full of. It's chemical. Of course, there's a lot. It's chemical.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Say the line.
No. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm just thinking about.
I thought you were talking about what does the line on screen mean.
No. I mean like. What I meant.
When you said it's chemical.
Of course it's big.
It's chemical.
It's chemical.
Because there's a lot of chemicals, right?
There's a lot. I think it's that it's a science room in like a big high school, so of course there's a lot of chemicals, so of course the shelves are big.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the way I said it, of course it's so big. It's chemical.
Yeah.
It reminds me of I think he can digging in the ground for tubers. Which is maybe my favorite Tumblr text post. It's just this, or it's an image post. It's just this little creature. The guy's just going like, yeah, I think he looks stupid, but he has to live his entire life. So let's be respectful to him, okay? I think he can digging in the ground for tubers.
That's pretty good.
And it's just this little animal.
That's pretty good.
It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. No, it's still multiple shelves.
But that's not important right now.
That's not important. But more important right now, what's that piss on the floor?
Cocaine.
I have to be careful to not step in it. Cocaine. No, it's flour. You're wondering why I hate the military? These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? Do we need to sketch out the floor plan? No, we don't. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer.
Fuck you.
With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen!
What an asshole!
Well, let's go. Try. Oh, okay. So I got to
What
work
an
and
asshole!
I had drawn up a sketch of the room. Ellie, look, okay, no.
It looks like
It's fine.
it's fine. It's
serviceable.
functional. Look at his fucking hand.
Oh, that thumb looks like a doll. joint.
That looks terrible.
That's not how thumb. That's
Yeah, that's not how. That's not how thumbs work.
no it. Wait.
No, it's not.
No, this is this. This is this. That's just part of the hand. It's like
Okay.
this at a weird angle, but that joint is way too well defined.
I really don't like it.
So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left those footprints only had business to the leftmost shelf.
Yeah, no fucking shit, Sherlock.
They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and left. That's what the footprints tell
But the
me.
bottle had to be spilled before the footprints.
Yeah,
I see.
these footprints must be...
Wait a minute. Byakuya, you can't make that assumption.
Certainly
Makoto,
possible.
are they yours? No.
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for
This
myself.
motherfucker's trying to frame me!
I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see. Your feet
Oh,
do
okay,
appear to be
never
too
mind.
big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your
Hmm,
footprints.
I see. Your cock is too huge.
Alright, Byakuya, what about yours?
Byakuya just, like, quietly walks
Yeah,
away.
Starts crying. I'm not owned, he says, as he gradually turns into a corn cob.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Hmm.
with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue.
So,
That was spilled.
that was spilled, which implies that this was... If this was fucked with, it was fucked with before whoever
This is
came
a
here did
fucking
it.
Monokuma bottle. They slapped a fucking label on it. No, it's brown. No, it
no.
might be the lighting.
Hmm.
Okay, that's my call. Is that this is a fucking Monokuma bottle.
Wait, it
'Cause where's
says
the other one?
it says C4.
What?
That's a bottle of C4. Because C4 is a powder.
Fucking wild. So
Yeah.
they spilled. So someone spilled it.
Someone spilled C4 on the ground. Or they didn't spill it. They like knocked the bottle off the shelf because it broke on the ground.
Broke on the ground. Then either them or a different person walked over it.
Yeah, just didn't give a shit that there was C4 all over the ground.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, you're the one who needs to read this.
There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label. Yeah, it's definitely different.
Yeah.
It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, the room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled.
So in other
That's
words,
right. It could only have been around the time of the incident.
Powder spilled around time of incident.
If that is really when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder. Under the 2 bullets. Alright, well that's that. I think you just like press the back button and you go back to the full.
Well, no.
Oh yeah, you haven't checked out the specific shelf. Let's see. What's on the shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf.
But what the fuck is poison doing on it then?
All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Huh? But wait!
Oh, wait! There's a C?
Chem C9.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Someone put... What the fuck? Feels like... Was this just Byakuya fucking with things?
It could be. So we got A, B, and C. We got powder here.
C is the dangerous shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
C4, C9, they're all
C4.
that. A is
Oh,
proprietary.
so it's not C4. That's just its designation.
Yeah, it's not C4.
That's too bad, because that would have been really funny.
Yeah, just spell C4 on
Yeah.
the fucking ground.
And then we got the footprints going over to A. C9 is here as well.
Could someone have put it here on accident?
What about number B?
Hold on, I'm sorry, Marina Ayano has now put like 6 tweets or 5 tweets in the solo poly tweet joke thread.
Yeah, I've seen that she's been adding to that.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, Ellie.
I wanted to check.
Okay.
Because sometimes I don't check Twitter for a while, and then I come back to bombshells.
Yeah, you're right, but like you got stuff to voice.
I got stuff to voice.
Yeah.
So on this shelf is... It looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. But simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Fuck you. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? That is bullshit. Oh, the words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well.
Oh, you fucking...
I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number.
Are you sure, Makoto?
So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. On this shelf is... One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals.
Danger.
Dangar. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. Power.
There's another C9 bottle.
All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving in section C. There also might just be duplicate models.
Yeah.
Like maybe C9's an important chemical.
Oh, yeah, because there was multiple, like, there was a big thing that said C9, and then there was a small thing that said C9.
I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split up into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here. Chem lab shelf.
Yep. So, yeah.
This bit, I have no fucking clue.
It's, so, what this implies to me is that somebody fucked with this shelf before Sakura came here.
Yeah, but like, the shattered thing, the footprints on it, the moving one chemical to another shelf,
Yeah,
when that doesn't, like, seemingly doesn't matter. Was it just an accident? Or did they just not give a shit and put C and A?
No. Because what might have happened is that after the attempt on her life, Sakura came up here, went to get some poison, spilled some shit, poured the poison into the protein drink, just put it in A because who gives a shit, went back down and drank it.
Huh.
And she blocked up the door because she didn't want anyone stopping her. No, because Hiro was hiding in the locker to come out to attack her.
There's a lot of parts to this one.
Yeah.
It's very different from 3.
I think you were right. I think Sakura killed herself.
I think so. Well, let's see. Now we got...
We're gonna have to slap a big old content warning on these.
Yeah. I think it's all for this screen.
Alright. I think so too.
First, I have to check out this area. Oh, no,
Well,
it is
fuck
not
me
all.
then. Just fuck me.
Oh, you can look at 3 different bits of the. You can just look at the powder itself.
Oh yeah.
There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf.
Yeah, you said that.
There's also the remains of a broken bottle.
We looked at that.
C4. And they left footprints. Okay, it's really hammering in. This is fucking important.
Yeah.
Based on the positioning prints, the only one to the left side of the shelf. And it was right around the time of the incident. Okay, this is just a recap it's given. That's all I can tell for now. Okay, yeah, now you're getting all the shit.
Yep.
I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room.
But if my theory is correct, then Sakura's path would make no sense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say my theory about what happened is not correct.
Alright, let's fucking... I want to see if there's really a hidden shit in that locker.
Yeah.
A hidden duty fart. A little echoes of shard. What am I saying?
Some stupid shit.
Yeah. Y'all.
Alright, let's go. Let's go down to the,
Let's go down to floor 3.
Right. Good song.
Thanks.
Hey,
So, Makoto, how's your investigation going?
I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
I see. So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Who's gonna be? Someone's lying.
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. Sakura's body.
According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
whew,
There's no getting around it.
unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I just can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal.
Then how can you... I'm a weirdo. Have you ever seen me without this hat? It's fucking weird.
I imagine... What?
It's Riverdale.
Oh. I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
What?
Sorry, never mind.
Oh, she was a crime investigator.
More importantly, look here.
Piss!
So she
Her
was the
shoes?
one who went through the powder.
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep?
Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so just let me explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
2 blows? Oh my
Indeed.
god, She did open that shelf. The fucking chemical just spilled on her head.
Oh, you're right. Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing. Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. So, if her hands don't have blood on them, I don't think there was a struggle.
No.
I think that what happened was Leon hit her in the back of the head. Not
Leon.
Yeah, he came back from the dead.
Nice.
He came back like Ezekiel from Total Drama Island.
Hell yeah.
He got voted off first twice.
Man. Poor guy.
He was an asshole.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
But
Hiro came up from behind with the bottle, smashed it over her head. It didn't kill her. He freaked out and ran. She went up. And if that bottle did fall on her, then maybe she did get the poison herself.
I think she did.
Yeah.
I can't believe she was able to learn that all by just looking at her body. I mean, they're not like super clear, but like the powder on the shoes, that's just powder on the shoes.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Right, check that fucking magazine. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. It's probably a missing magazine. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down.
You are going to the math? No, to the mat. Miss Muscle appears. Cosplay King. Kakuto ladies?
Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is...
Toko.
Huh. On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold blood. Oh my god, we keep saying there's no way it can be Toko. Because Genocide Jill has a very, very, like, clean way of killing that is very identifiable. Toko fucking doesn't!
Yeah, but she faints at the sight of blood.
That, like, I don't mean for this one. If you kill somebody, the blood appears afterwards.
Not necessarily.
Toko can fucking kill in a completely unrelated way.
You're right.
And then Jill happens.
Oh, yeah,
We've been saying Toko is, like, gotta be as safe and shit. She is not.
Because she passes out.
Genocide Jill is safe to be around.
She passes
Toko
out.
is not.
And then Jill appears.
Yeah, Toko is not fucking clear here. I kept thinking, oh shit, no, yeah, it's fine. It's not.
Been Toko. Jill appears
But Sakura didn't write this, because there's no blood on her.
after... Oh, you're right.
So, this was probably... Hiro.
Toko. Maybe, but... No, because I think he got scared off. Or maybe...
Yeah.
Maybe he... Oh, I think he knocked her out, thought she was dead, then wrote Toko. Then he finds out that she's not dead. Or maybe he's freaking out because he thinks he killed her.
Yeah. Oh my god.
In blood couldn't have been
Oh my god. He thinks he killed Sakura. But he didn't. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the kind of shit this game would pull, and I love it.
Oh yeah, this game pulls some bullshit, and it is beautiful.
On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. Let's try it for Toko. And it said,
Hero
Toko.
trying to frame?
We're trying to frame Toko for the murder he didn't commit.
Yeah.
Could this be a dying message?
No.
correct.
Then it would appear you found it.
Kyoko, is this
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
a dying message?
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that? That says... Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Then she's the killer, right?
Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
It's settled! She's the killer for sure! Okay, I'm getting really tired of
Yeah.
Ellie.
I don't like Abby that much.
I, like... Okay. They're high schoolers, but at the same time...
This is every fucking trial.
Every single goddamn time, Aoi immediately jumps to conclusions.
Yeah.
Like,
come on, please.
Aoi, could you please fucking learn? That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer.
I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If If anything, it makes me just that much more suspicious.
Could somebody please fucking explain to Aoi that there was no blood on Sakura's hands?
Alright, what now? Monokuma bottles.
Monokuma bottles, that's right. Because there's still that one that's missing.
I think Yoko said she found a new clue involving one of the Monokuma bottles. Something new. Something new.
Hey,
So, did you figure it
I
out?
think the something new is that there's one missing.
There's a hidden correlation
It's
between
chess
all the
pieces.
bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. It is that it's chess pieces.
Correlation. You blind? You blind, Makoto?
Makoto's...
Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
Makoto's trying his best.
so
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? Just looks at the camera. She looks like the Gihun face.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
Wait. Oh, yeah, I can finally show you that... Oh, no, I might have thrown it out. Never mind.
What was it?
It was that student ID where I was doing the Gihun face before Squid Game came out.
I think no, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
No answer?
I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Only to a degree?
Motherfucker, take what you can
Degree.
get.
Monokuma.
hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to
I'm
confirm
gonna
it.
hit you over the head.
You don't mind helping me, right?
She's gonna hit you with one, and it's not gonna fucking break.
Yeah,
Because bottles don't break that easily.
that's true.
An experiment?
anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken
Oh.
Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces,
Is
too.
it not a Monokuma bottle? Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here.
Oh
so-
no,
So
he
then-
loves fucking with crime scenes.
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
With that, Kyoko left the room.
It's
I
not a
really don't know what
Monokuma
this
bottle.
is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work.
she's doing the clearly you don't own an air fryer smirk.
She is, you're right.
So what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Oh! Compare the weights of what?
The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact.
Oh, I'm just gonna take the weight of the Monokuma piece and okay.
Yeah.
Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
But they're different chess pieces.
That's true.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of two of the normal Monokuma bottles.
Okay, well it doesn't matter. It's balanced.
In other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
Which makes sense. The
Mo-
Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see?
Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try.
There's a bag there.
The bag is not going to affect
Yeah,
it that
the bag's
much.
not going to affect it. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier?
Yeah, that wasn't a Monokuma bottle. She got hit in the head with... She got hit in the head with a bottle of poison, and the poison entered her bloodstream.
But where's the poison? There would be more poison. On the ground?
Yeah. On the ground. Upstairs.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
She got poisoned, she came back down here and started to feel the effects.
But where did this bottle come from? She got hit with the poison upstairs.
You're right, that doesn't make any sense.
How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together.
hey,
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you.
Toot bullet. Ding dong, bing bong. Unless you want to stay up till 1 a.m., I think this will be our last session.
This is gonna be our last session.
Whoops! He had caught me sleeping. Your
Fuck
investigation was
you.
just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
The red door on the first floor.
See you soon.
Goodbye, Coomer. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. Just like every other trial. Just every other trial.
No,
Okay, trial 1 had pretty conclusive
we
shit.
figured out trial 3.
Yeah, but there were
Before
still
the trial.
developments made.
Oh yeah. Well, of course.
No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. You said that one out loud. Alright, fuckers. That's what we're gonna call our audience.
We're not gonna call them fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. What if you didn't cut it there? And now this one will end with a funny noise.
That'd be pretty fucked up.